Hey guys, and welcome to another brand new video. In this video, we have a lot of big news going on over here in the gaming world. We're seeing Disney fanatics going and getting absolutely upset. We're seeing huge Call of Duty leaks. We're seeing Ozzy Osbourne, as we made a video on before. We have some Hogwarts Legacy news. We have some really big game changes in the gaming universe, and then pretty much, well, a lot of stuff all in between. So we're gonna go talk about this, talk about the updates, talk about everyone being upset, and I do think as well tomorrow, we might finally actually have some really cool news stories too as well that we've been doing a little bit of research on, so be on the lookout for that. And make sure you guys are subscribed with the notifications on. We have the Twitter and Twitch room down below if you guys want to follow. We have the Target and Amazon links too for all the consoles too, and I appreciate you guys all so much here for watching. So as I mentioned, we have some pretty big leaks first and foremost, where we're now seeing huge information over here from first and foremost a Call of Duty. Now I'm sure a lot of you guys have played Call of Duty. I've even made a little videos on my channel, but we've actually seen some really big leaks out here where we now have these public tweets showing out saying that Activision was breached December 4th. 2022, and the threat actors successfully phished a privileged user on the network. They exfiltrated sensitive workplace documents, as well as scheduled to be released content dating to November 17th, 2023. Activision, after that all came out, did not go and tell anyone. So basically what this is that people and hackers had a chance to go get as much information as they could. They had a chance to get into private accounts and a chance to get into private, like imagine like an executive and you somehow got on their email and you're seeing these like confidential emails from like Jim Ryan and Phil Spencer and these deadlines and like your Google Meets and your operations and these Google Docs and basically like where you should be going, what's being released and everything in between. So it kind of seems like as of now, there's gonna be a new season for Call of Duty. Starting around April 5th, give or take. Obviously, these are all like up in the air with a lot of cool stuff with new battle passes, new tiers, bundles, 3 maps, 1 battle pass, weapons, and all that. And then we also had another one around May 16th as well with 2 new operators, 3 new weapons, 2 new core maps, 2 battle maps, 4 gunfights, spec ops, small maps, tier maps, battle passes, and everything in between. So as we're looking through all this information, it kind of seems like a lot of really big stuff came out because they had a chance also then to go and fish other employees. So basically, what they're trying to use this information they got from this account and account access to reach out to other employees, and it did also kind of seem like they were trying their best to reach out and see like what information they can go and get. So I just had a chance to go and say, hey, my friend used a code I bought and said they already have the game, but they don't have any help. And they also dropped some other weird stuff too as well. But they just had a lot of big Slack stuff too, so be on the lookout for this one where new 2 factors are basically getting caught over here and people are calling this stuff on out. So basically people were noticing this stuff, they were kind of seeing all these under reviews, and basically Call of Duty had a massive leak pretty much everywhere. So there's gonna be brand new seasons coming, there's gonna be brand new things as well kind of being leaked, and it looks like everyone was able to go get a lot more of these internal documents. Some other big things as well have also been kind of leaked where it kind of seems like we might be seeing even more brand new stuff, such as, like I said, the small map for Warzone 2, Season 6 was also mentioned with the document revealing it was planning to run from September 15th to November 8th with new operators. There's a leaked roadmap too with references called something called Jupiter, as well as also an alpha scheduled then for May 2023. And that also might be the speculation for the upcoming 2023 Call of Duty game, which is also very intriguing to see. So basically after all these informations and documents got leaked, Tom Henderson also claimed to have seen the entirety of the information found in the breach and was able to verify that this has actually all been huge and leaked. So basically we're now seeing confirmation that the next Call of Duty is being developed. I mean, it's kind of a big duh, but we also have the release dates. We have a lot more confirmed updates in the future, and a lot of other big things as well are all kind of in the list as of right this second. So, big, huge leak, probably one of the biggest leaks going on in gaming for quite some time, and as well as not really too often we're seeing these huge executives that are getting big information, especially when it comes to games like Call of Duty. So, if you guys are active Call of Duty players, I guess be on the lookout for brand new information from all these pretty big major leaks. Now, some other big thing too is that Disney Dreamlight Valley fans, so the good old wholesome Disney just people, I guess, are actually now getting a little bit on the Outraged side, where they're actually not happy with the game's premium shop. So Disney Dreamlight Valley Update 3 actually came out as of this week, and it gave fans a lot of access to new content and new features, and one big thing is on the premium shop. So while this should be a happy time for a lot of players, many are less than happy with the game's monetization, because microtransactions into games as of now, never a fun time. So since the premium shop launched, Disney Dreamlight Valley's official Twitter account has been inundated with comments from fans about the pricey nature of its offerings. While these items are merely cosmetics and they aren't really needed for the game itself, I mean, if you're playing a game, you want to have options to the cosmetics and make everything look really nice. So at some point this year, Disney Dreamlight Dreamlight Valley will become a free-to-play title, which is also nice. So then if you want to make the game free and they have a little bit of small paywalls, at least at that point it's kind of like wholesome and nice, like you're basically having a chance to, still enjoy the game. But if you have to pay for it on top of microtransactions, I think most folks are not going to be happy with that. So basically Dreamlight Valley became a free-to-play title, but as of right now, you guys can either get the game with a Founders Pack or through, as what I did, Xbox Game Pass. So the price of the cosmetics will always be a source of controversy in free-to-play games, and Disney obviously is a huge example with this one. So a lot of people are unhappy. You guys can see the rage saying the prices are the most scary thing in the game. It's disgusting how much you're charging for literal pixel furniture. We also have other folks saying, please focus on fixing the bugs and lowering prices in the premium shop. You paid $70 for this game. I shouldn't have to pay even more for simple items just like adding furniture. It's kind of like if you want to go buy Animal Crossing, you would at least be expecting all of the Animal Crossing things in the game, the animals, the furniture, the DLCs or whatever, to be free because you literally paid a lot of money for the game. So all these folks out who have spent so much money are clearly not happy. They said there have to be other ways to earn moonstones besides small amounts in the chest. Maybe the opportunities are infrequent or similar to the Dreamlight, that you could accrue moonstones through high-level activities. So basically, they just want to make sure more things in the game itself can make it so you can literally earn these things. You guys can see these comments have been all over the place. You so far have listened to us, which has been nice. I'm hoping you'll listen to us when we're unhappy with the prices in the premium shop. We accept it was coming, but these prices are way too high and have set an awful lot of your loyal fans. Please listen. And you guys can kind of see as we're going through just all these tweets, everyone, get rid of the premium shop. It's pathetic. Got to worry about the game ruining a game by enacting expensive and unreasonable prices for little value. Everything is just giving it off in the premium shop, and just people are not happy. These huge leaks and these big outrages and stuff throughout today, that's kind of been the gaming news. But at least on one positive note, is that Sony commits to a nice 30% pay raise for existing staff to strengthen its global competitiveness. So basically saying we are reforming so that employees can maximize their potential in a comfortable environment. So while we are seeing these microtransactions and other dramas, at least we are seeing some pay raises coming out over here when it comes to games. So basically it says SEGA has committed to awarding its staff a 30%, that's a big one, pay raise. By revising its compensation system, SEGA believes it will further stabilize employee income and create a more comfortable working environment, as well as a strengthening its global competitiveness as well going over here. So pretty much on this from the 1st of July of 2023. And I like this. I mean, I got to give props to SEGA. They haven't had any two major big games as of recently, but at least at the same time, they're trying their best. We are working to reform our various personnel systems so that employees can maximize their respective potential in a comfortable working environment, SEGA said. We will continue to invest in human resource education, including not only the development of a compensation system that treats employees according to their roles and contributions, but also the expansive measures to support working styles for each and every employee to live their own lives. We'll continue our efforts to realize a system that allows our employees to grow while releasing diverse work styles and to provide further experiences that move the heart globally. So they're basically trying their best to be like, hey, gaming as a whole been having a little bit of struggle now. It's been doing good, doing bad as of this year. Let's try to go have a nice little bit of a pay raise. Let's try to make some really good, dope games. We also saw a pretty nice thing with Nintendo where they also raised up their employee prices not too long ago. So I'm one of those folks that we see these game devs working hard, the marketing teams, everything behind it, and I want them to go and be able to go and continue this and go and get some really good pay raises. I think it's nice to go and see at least something wholesome in the gaming universe. Now, as well, we also had some pretty big Hogwarts Legacy, where as of now, they did go and drop down number one, kind of expected in how popular the game has been. Box retail sales down, though, 66% in its second week, though. So in case you guys are kind of curious in the overall market right now, it does seem like Hogwarts Legacy, brand new title, and we kind of were expecting this with how good and how viral it went, had a huge amount of brand new people watching it and playing it over there. If you guys played it, let me know in the comment section down below. And it kind of seems like all the really big major controversy did not really go and stop too much. So as right now, still Mario Kart, I don't know how it's still in here, Splatoon, Nintendo Switch Sports, Animal Crossing, Minecraft on the Switch. All these games are still just perpetually always being on the top list, with FIFA being on the number 2. Call of Duty as well is up there, still doing fine, but it did go drop down a little bit, and at least we did go and see some brand new games on the list. And now we did make a really quick video on this earlier on today, but we did go and find FC Ozzy Osbourne himself, the man, the myth, the legend, on a random PlayStation commercial for the PlayStation VR 2. I still don't really know why they did this, but I wanted to wind down the video on it because it was just funny to go and see them do acting once again. If you guys want to watch the full thing, just check out the video right before this one up on the YouTube channel. So I just want to say thank you guys all so much for watching over here. Hope you guys all had a fantastic, lovely day. We have some really cool news stories, I think, planned up for tomorrow, so be on the lookout for that. We have the Twitter and Twitch stream down below in case you guys would like to follow. We have the Target links and Amazon links too, and I appreciate you guys all so much for watching here in the first place.